There is a clear line between those who are willing to fight, to persevere, to endure, and those who aren't. There is a difference between those who give it their all, who push themselves to their limits, and those who hold back, who give up too easily, who settle for mediocrity. The strong know that life is a battle. They know that every day is a fight. They embrace the struggle. They welcome the challenge. They thrive in adversity. They don't shy away from it. They don't make excuses. They don't complain. They don't quit. The weak, on the other hand, avoid pain, hardship, and discomfort. They seek comfort and security above all else. They want things to be easy. They want things to be handed to them. They want instant gratification. They want to be coddled and pampered. Strength is not given, it's earned. It's not inherited, it's developed. It's not a gift, it's a choice. You have to fight for it. You have to earn it. You have to bleed for it. The strong don't wait for opportunities, they create them. They don't wait for permission, they take it. They don't wait for luck, they make their own. They don't wait for success, they earn it. They don't wait for the world to change, they change the world. The weak are victims of circumstance. They blame others for their failures. They make excuses for their shortcomings. They play the victim. They don't take responsibility for their lives. They don't own their mistakes. They don't learn from their failures. But you are not weak. You are strong. You are warriors. You are champions. You are capable of greatness. You are capable of achieving anything you set your mind to. You are capable of overcoming any obstacle, any challenge, any hardship. So, my fellow warriors, my brothers and sisters in arms, I urge you to embrace the struggle. I urge you to push yourself to your limits. I urge you to never give up, never surrender, never quit. You stand at the crossroads of your life, where the path to greatness and mediocrity diverge. The time has come to make a decision, to choose your fate, and to commit yourself to the journey ahead. You have a choice to make, soldier. Will you remain as you are, or will you rise up and become the best version of yourself? The journey to self-improvement is not a sprint. It is a marathon. You must be patient and persistent. You will stumble and you will fall, but you must pick yourself up and keep moving forward. You must never give up, no matter how difficult the road may seem. Now, let me ask you a question. Do you want to be a hero? Do you want to be the one who stands tall when everyone else falls? Do you want to be the one who is remembered for their bravery and their strength? You're not going to get there by taking the easy way out. You're not going to get there by doing what's comfortable or convenient. You're going to get there by doing the things that are the hardest. You have to do it. You have to push yourself to the limit and beyond. You have to sweat, bleed, and suffer. You have to face the pain and the fear head on and overcome them. Because that's what it takes to be a hero. That's what it takes to be a winner. That's what it takes to be a champion. The one feeling that no one can take away from you. The feeling that makes you feel like an absolute warrior. The feeling that you get when you see progress in the gym. You know what I'm talking about? It's that feeling when you lift a weight that you've never lifted before. It's that feeling when you run a mile without stopping for the first time. It's that feeling when you look in the mirror and see the muscles that you've been working hard for. There's nothing quite like it, is there? That feeling of accomplishment, of pushing yourself to be better, of becoming stronger both physically and mentally. It's a feeling that no one can take away from you. It's your personal victory, your triumph over your own limits. But here's the thing. That feeling doesn't come easy. It takes hard work, dedication, and discipline. You have to be willing to push yourself harder than you ever have before. You have to be willing to put in the time and the effort day after day, week after week, month after month. But I know you can do it. I know that you have what it takes to see progress in your journey. You have the strength, the willpower, and the determination. You have the courage to face your challenges and the resilience to overcome them. Because when you see the progress, when you feel that sense of accomplishment, that's when you know that you've become something more than just a gym goer. You've become a warrior, a champion, a master of your own destiny. When I was a young soldier, I was beaten down time and time again. I failed over and over again, but I never gave up. I never surrendered to the obstacles that stood in my way. Instead, I got back up every time and pushed through the pain, the struggle, and the doubt. It wasn't easy. It was never easy, but that's what made it beautiful. The beauty of human perseverance is not in the absence of struggle, but in the way that we overcome it. The beauty lies in the sweat on your brow, the tears in your eyes, and the grit in your teeth as you push through the pain. You have to understand that no one is born with an innate ability to persevere. It is something that we all have to learn and cultivate within ourselves. And let me tell you, it's not always glamorous, it's not always pretty, but it is always worth it. When you're faced with adversity, when you're up against the wall, it's easy to give up. It's easy to throw in the towel and call it quits. But that's not what we do. We are soldiers. We are warriors. We are the epitome of human perseverance. We dig deep within ourselves and find the strength to keep pushing forward, to keep fighting, to keep striving for greatness. We don't give up when the going gets tough. We don't back down in the face of adversity. We stand tall, we stand strong, and we persevere. I challenge you today to tap into the beauty of human perseverance that lies within you. Embrace the struggle, embrace the pain, and never give up. Push yourself to be better, to be stronger, to be the best damn version of yourself that you can be. Remember, the beauty of human perseverance is not in the absence of struggle, but in the way that we overcome it. You may not realize it yet, but you have the power to achieve greatness. The potential inside you is waiting to be unleashed, to be set free, to be harnessed. But it's up to you to unleash it. You need to push yourself harder than ever before. You see, no one is not born great. They become great through hard work, perseverance, and a never-give-up attitude. It's not about where you come from or what your background is. It's about what you do with what you have. Inside you, there is a fire burning, a fire that can light up the world, a fire that can fuel your dreams, your ambitions, and your aspirations. But you need to fan that flame. You need to feed it with your dedication, your passion, and your grit. There will be times when you will doubt yourself, when you feel like giving up, when you think that you are not good enough. But don't quit. Fight until the end. Push through the pain, the exhaustion, and the obstacles. Keep going when others would have given up. I challenge you to tap into the potential that lies within you, to unleash your inner warrior, to become the best version of yourself, to chase your dreams with everything you've got, to never settle for mediocrity, to always strive for excellence. You are capable of achieving great things. You have the power to make a difference in this world. You are not just another person. You are a warrior. Push your limits. Break down your barriers. The potential inside you is limitless. Sometimes it can be easy to forget just how much power you have inside of you. So I want you to think about that potential inside of you. Think about the skills you've honed, the challenges you've overcome, and the battles you've won. Think about the times when you've pushed yourself to the limit and come out on top. I want you to take that potential inside of you and turn it into something legendary. Train harder than you ever have before. Push yourself to new heights. And above all, never give up. Because when you do, you'll become something truly incredible. The road ahead may be tough, but you are tougher. I know that sometimes it feels like you're stuck in a rut, like you're not making progress no matter how hard you try. But let me tell you something, soldier. You are capable of achieving things that you never even thought possible. You just have to believe in yourself and push yourself to be better every single day. Now, I'm not saying that it's going to be easy. In fact, it's going to be the hardest thing you've ever done. But let me tell you something. The things that are worth achieving are never easy. You have to be willing to put in the work, to push through the pain, and to keep going even when it feels like you can't. And you know what? It's going to be worth it. Because when you activate that potential inside of you, when you push yourself to be the best that you can be, you are going to achieve things that you never even thought possible. You are going to become a warrior, a force to be reckoned with. You are going to be unstoppable. You have to be willing to push yourself, to fight through the pain, and to never give up. If you can do that, if you can activate that potential inside of you, then there is nothing that you can't achieve. We all have limits. We all have moments when we feel like we can't go any further, when we feel like we're up against an insurmountable wall. Those limits are nothing more than illusions. They are nothing more than figments of our own imagination. designed to hold us back and keep us from achieving our full potential. We were born to break down those walls, to push past those limits, and to achieve greatness. It doesn't matter how big those walls seem, how daunting those obstacles may be. We have the power to overcome them, to rise above them, and to achieve the impossible. Keep pushing forward, even when things get hard. Be relentless in the pursuit of greatness. Never back down or give in to defeat. Have faith in yourself and in the power that lies within you. Becoming great is hard. It's damn hard. But you know what's even harder? Living a life of mediocrity. Living a life where you settle for less. That's not the kind of life I signed up for, and I know it's not the kind of life you want either. So, what does it take to be great? It takes discipline. It takes commitment. It takes sacrifice. You have to be willing to push yourself to your limits and then push some more. You have to be willing to do the things that nobody else wants to do. You have to be willing to suffer to achieve your goals. But here's the thing, troops, you can do it. You can be great. You have the strength within you to overcome any obstacle. You have the courage to face any challenge. You have the determination to never give up. You are warriors. You are fighters. You are the best damn team in the galaxy. And if you want to be great, you have to be willing to fight for it. You have to be willing to bleed for it. You have to be willing to die for it. But don't you dare give up. Don't you dare quit. Don't you dare let the obstacles in your path defeat you. You are stronger than any obstacle. You are tougher than any challenge. You are capable of achieving greatness. So get out there and do the work. Put in the hours. Put in the sweat. Put in the tears. And when you fall down, get back up. When you get knocked down, get back up. When you feel like you can't go on, get back up. Because that's what it takes to be great. That's what it takes to achieve your dreams. And you, troops, are capable of greatness. You are capable of achieving anything you set your mind to. So go out there and make it happen. Now move out. I know some of you are going through tough times right now. Maybe you don't have the resources, the support, or the luck that others have. But let me tell you something. That doesn't matter. What matters is what you do with what you've got. You can sit there and feel sorry for yourself, or you can stand up and fight. Don't wait for someone to come and save you. You've got to be your own hero. You've got to push yourself to the limit and then push some more. You've got to embrace the pain, the struggle, the grind, because that's what it takes to become great. Nobody becomes great by sitting on their ass and waiting for success to fall into their lap. Nobody becomes great by complaining about how unfair life is. Nobody becomes great by making excuses. You want to be great? You've got to earn it. You've got to fight for it. You've got to bleed for it. You've got to sweat for it. You've got to sacrifice for it. But you know what? It's worth it. Every damn second of it. Because when you finally reach that pinnacle, when you finally achieve greatness, you'll know that you did it yourself. You'll know that you didn't give up. You didn't quit. You didn't take the easy way out. You'll know that you were a warrior. So get out there and fight. Fight like your life depends on it, because it does. Fight for your dreams, your goals, your future. Fight for the person you want to become. And don't stop until you get there. Because you know what? You can do it. You can become great. You can overcome any obstacle, any challenge, any hardship. You've got the strength, the courage, the determination. You've got everything you need to become a warrior. So what are you waiting for? Get out there and earn your greatness. We are all capable of achieving greatness. We all have the strength, the courage, and the determination. It all starts with a mindset of determination and perseverance. We must be willing to push ourselves to the brink of our abilities, to embrace the pain and discomfort that come with it. The only thing standing between us and greatness is ourselves. The world is waiting for us, and we will not let it down. Nothing worth having comes easy. You've got to be willing to put in the work. There are no shortcuts, no easy paths, and no quick fixes. You will face obstacles, setbacks, and failures that will test your limits and push you to your breaking point. But you know what? That's what makes it worth it. When you look in the mirror and see the sweat on your brow, the muscles rippling across your body, and the fire in your eyes, you'll know that you did something that few others could. You'll know that you pushed yourself to be the very best that you could be. It takes discipline, focus, and a relentless drive to improve. It takes waking up early, hitting the gym, and pushing through the pain. But it also takes something else. It takes a mindset that refuses to accept anything less than excellence. It takes a willingness to embrace discomfort, to lean into the pain, and to push yourself further than you ever thought possible. It takes the courage to face your fears and the determination to overcome them. You are building strength, resilience, and grit. You are building the kind of mental toughness that separates the champions from the also-rans. And when you look back on all the blood, sweat, and tears you've shed, you will see that it was all worth it. What you gain from your hard work and dedication is not just physical strength, but mental strength as well. You learn how to push through pain, how to overcome obstacles, and how to believe in yourself even when no one else does. Keep pushing, keep fighting. Every ounce of effort you put in is building a better you, a stronger, more resilient you. It all starts with discipline. You can have all the talent in the world, but if you don't have the discipline to train and push yourself, you'll never reach your full potential. But discipline isn't just about punishing yourself with grueling workouts or strict diets. It's about setting goals, sticking to them, and pushing yourself a little bit further every day. It's about having the mental toughness to keep going even when you feel like giving up. There will be times when you want to give up, when you're exhausted and your muscles ache and every fiber of your being is screaming at you to stop. But that's when you need to dig deep and find that inner strength that we all have. That's when you need to push past your limits and become something more than you ever thought possible. When you finally achieve your goals, when you reach that mountaintop and look down at all you've accomplished, you will know that it was all worth it. You will know that you are capable of anything you set your mind to, and you will know that you are a warrior, a champion, in every sense of the word. So how do you do it? How do you pull the most out of yourself? It starts with setting goals. What do you want to achieve? What's your ultimate goal? Write it down, make it tangible, and then break it down into smaller, achievable steps. And then, every day, push yourself a little bit further than you did the day before. Maybe that means adding an extra mile to your run or lifting a little bit more weight at the gym. Maybe it means saying no to that donut or extra slice of pizza. It's not going to be easy, but nothing worth having ever is. You've got to work for it. You've got to push yourself beyond your limits and into uncharted territory. You've got to be willing to take risks, to fail, and to get back up and try again. You've got everything you need inside you to be the best version of yourself. So don't hold back. Don't settle for mediocrity. Don't let anyone tell you that you can't do it, because you can. You've got this, so get out there and pull the most out of yourself. Become the strongest, fastest, fittest version of yourself that you can be. And when you look back on your journey, you'll know that you gave it your all and that you became something more than you ever thought possible. I know you're tired. I know you're sore. I know you feel like you can't take one more step or lift one more weight. Every day, you have the opportunity to push yourself just a little bit harder. Every day, you have the chance to become stronger, faster, and better. Every day, you can choose to be a little bit better than you were the day before. That little bit matters. It might not seem like much, but those extra reps, those extra seconds on the treadmill, those extra pounds on the bar, they add up. They add up to a stronger, better, more resilient you. The pain is what separates the weak from the strong, the ordinary from the extraordinary, the good from the great. When you feel that pain, embrace it. Don't run from it. Don't try to avoid it. Embrace it, feel it, use it as fuel to drive you forward. Let it push you past your limits. Let it propel you to greatness. Show the world what it means to be a true warrior, a Spartan warrior. Life is too damn short to waste even a single second of it. Every moment, every breath, every beat of your heart is a precious gift, and you should treat it as such. You have been given the gift of life, and it is your duty to make the most of it. Do you think that you have all the time in the world? Do you think that you can just waste your days away, lounging around and doing nothing? Think again. Life is a fleeting thing, and before you know it, it will be gone. You don't want to look back on your life and realize that you've wasted all your time on this earth. So, what are you going to do about it? Are you going to sit around and let life pass you by? Or are you going to seize the day and make every moment count? I know what I would do. I would grab life by the throat and wring every last drop of goodness out of it. I would go out there and make things happen. I would take risks, try new things, and push myself to the limit. You have to work hard to get results. You can't just show up and expect to be a master overnight. You have to put in the time, effort, and sweat to get there. But the payoff is worth it. When you look in the mirror and see the results of your hard work staring back at you, there's no feeling quite like it. So, what are you waiting for? Get out there and make the most of your life. Take chances, chase your dreams, and never let anyone tell you that you can't do something. Life is too short to waste a single second. You are capable of achieving anything you set your mind to, but you have to be willing to put in the work. I know you're tired, beaten down, and maybe even broken. You've been through the ringer, and it feels like you can't take another step. But let me tell you something. The grind never stops. You can't just sit back and expect things to fall into place. The grind is constant, it's never ending, and it's up to you to keep pushing forward. When the going gets tough, the tough get going. You want to be a warrior? You want to be a leader? Then you need to embrace the grind. You need to dig deep, find that inner strength, and keep pushing forward. You can't give up, you can't back down, and you can't let fear get the best of you. You're going to face challenges and obstacles that will make you question everything you thought you knew. But that's where the true test lies. That's where you prove your worth, your mettle, your resolve. You have to put in the work, day in and day out. You have to grind, you have to fight, you have to hustle, and you have to do it with everything you've got. You think you're tired now? You think you can't go any further? Then dig deeper, push harder, embrace the pain, because that's where the growth lies. That's where the transformation happens. That's where you become something more than you ever thought possible. You want to be a warrior? Then be willing to grind. Be willing to sacrifice. Be willing to do whatever it takes to achieve your goals, because that's what it takes to be a true leader, a true champion, a true Spartan. The grind never stops, and neither do you. As soldiers, we are warriors. We are the protectors of humanity, defenders of the innocent. We face adversity and danger head-on, with grit and perseverance that would make even the toughest Spartan proud. We face challenges that most people can't even imagine. We carry the weight of our mission on our shoulders, knowing that the fate of the world rests in our hands. But we never falter. We never back down. We face each challenge with unyielding determination, knowing that we are fighting for a cause greater than ourselves. We push ourselves to the limits, physically and mentally. We train relentlessly, honing our skills and perfecting our craft. We don't just fight to survive, we fight to win. Our battles are not fought for personal glory, but for the greater good. We fight to protect the innocent, to defend our families and our homes. We fight to ensure that our children can grow up in a world where they are free to pursue their dreams. But make no mistake, our enemies are not to be underestimated. They are cunning, ruthless, and determined to destroy everything we hold dear. But we are soldiers, we are Spartans, and we will not be defeated. Every one of us has a threshold, a line that we believe we cannot cross. But that line is an illusion, a trick of the mind, a limit imposed upon us by ourselves. Break through the barriers that we have set for ourselves, reach beyond our perceived boundaries, and grasp the greatness that lies beyond. It won't be easy. The path to greatness is never easy. There will be obstacles, challenges, and setbacks. Don't back down from the challenge. Don't give up when the going gets tough. Rise to the occasion, overcome the obstacles, and emerge victorious. Failure. It's a word that sends chills down the spine of even the toughest warriors. Failure is not the end. Failure is merely a setback on the road to greatness. In order to truly succeed, you must first experience failure. You must face your fears and push yourself to the limit, and sometimes that means falling short. But falling short is not the same as giving up. Falling short means you have an opportunity to learn, to grow, and to become stronger. We've all faced defeat on the battlefield. But it's what we do after we fail that defines us. Do we give up? Do we retreat? No. We get back up, we learn from our mistakes, and we come back stronger. Every single one of us has the potential for greatness. But greatness doesn't come easy. It takes hard work, dedication, and a willingness to push through the pain. It takes failing and failing again until we finally succeed. So when you face failure, don't be discouraged. Don't give up. Embrace it, learn from it, and use it as a stepping stone to reach even greater heights. Failure is not the end. It's merely the beginning of a new journey. A journey that will take you to places you never thought possible. A journey that will make you stronger, faster, and more resilient than you ever thought you could be. I know it's not easy. I know it's not comfortable, but that's the point. Comfort is the enemy of progress. If you want to be great, you have to be willing to embrace the discomfort. You have to be willing to push through the pain. Your mindset is everything. It's the foundation of your success, the cornerstone of your achievements, and the backbone of your strength. If you don't have the right mindset, you will never reach your full potential. Period. Don't let anyone tell you that you can't do something. Don't let your own doubts and insecurities hold you back. You are a warrior, and warriors don't give up. They don't quit. They don't back down. You are capable of greatness, and it's time to start believing it. The only person standing in the way of your success is you. So, get out of your own way and start kicking ass. Remember, you're not just training for the gym or the battlefield. You're training for life. I know you're tired. I know you're exhausted. You've been pushing yourself to the limit, day in and day out, and you're wondering if it's all worth it. You're questioning whether the pain and sacrifice you're enduring is worth the reward that lies at the end of this long and grueling journey. Well, let me tell you something. It is. Every single second of sweat and struggle you put in is going to pay off. Every single obstacle you overcome is going to make you stronger. Every single step you take is going to bring you closer to your goal. And when you finally reach that goal, when you finally achieve that dream that's been burning inside you since the day you were born, all that pain and sacrifice will be worth it. Trust me. You might be thinking that you're not strong enough, that you're not smart enough, that you're not good enough to make it to the end. But let me tell you something. You are. You are strong enough to overcome any challenge that comes your way. You are smart enough to find a way through any obstacle. You are good enough to achieve any dream you set your sights on. You just have to believe in yourself and keep pushing forward no matter what. I know it's not easy. I know there are times when you feel like giving up. But you can't give up. You can't quit. You have to keep moving forward one step at a time. You have to keep fighting, no matter how hard it gets. Because in the end, it will all be worth it. You'll look back on this moment, on this struggle, and you'll see that it was all worth it. You'll see that all the pain and sacrifice was necessary to get you where you are today. You'll see that every failure was just a step on the path to success. And you'll be proud. You'll be proud of yourself for never giving up, for never quitting, for always pushing forward, no matter what. So keep going, warriors. Keep pushing. Keep fighting. Because it will all be worth it in the end. You will achieve your dreams. You will be successful. You will be proud. And you will know that all the pain and sacrifice was worth it. You're out there every day, grinding, putting in the work, training your mind and your body to be the best you can be. And let me tell you, I see you. I see the sweat on your brow, the grit in your teeth, the sheer determination in your eyes. And I am damn proud of you. Because let me tell you, the rewards of all that work are coming. They're on the horizon, just waiting for you to reach out and grab them with both hands. And when you do, oh man, it's going to be a rush like nothing else. And what's waiting for you on the other side? Success, my friends. Glory, honor, pride, all the things that make life worth living. All the things that make you a true Spartan, a warrior of the highest order. But make no mistake, the road ahead is hard. It's going to test your limits, push you to your breaking point, and demand every ounce of your strength and your willpower. But you know what? That's exactly what you signed up for. Because you're not just some average Joe or Jane. You're a Spartan. You're the cream of the crop, the elite of the elite. You're the kind of person who looks at a challenge and says, Bring it on. So I challenge you, Spartans. I challenge you to keep pushing, keep fighting, keep striving for greatness, because the rewards are there, waiting for you. And when you finally claim them, when you finally stand on that mountaintop and look down at all you've accomplished, you'll know that it was worth every drop of sweat, every ounce of pain, every moment of struggle. So go out there and make it happen. Be the warrior you were born to be, and know that I'll be right there with you every step of the way.